This is Sandra Nicole Hill, and I'm here today with my second video of my detox. This is detox part 2. In case you guys missed my first video, a day in the life of my detox, you really need to check that video out because it's the I guess precursor. That's detox part 1. So if anyone wants to do a detox, then I highly recommend you watch that first video of mine, because it's going to show you how to get started on doing a detox, because you can really hurt yourself if you do a detox incorrectly, because what's going on is, you got a lot of toxins stored in your fat cells, and so when you start to detox, your body starts to eat the fat cells, and all those toxins that were once stored in your body come rushing into your bloodstream. And you really got to know what you're doing with detoxing, otherwise you can get really sick. I've heard of, not to scare anyone, but I've heard of stories of people, having to go to the hospital because they detox incorrectly. So I highly encourage you guys to check out this video, my first detox. So that's detox part 1. In that video, I just start with some cleansing. I just start with some raw fruit and vegetables, some water, and, some beverages, refreshing beverages and stuff like that. Just easing my body into detox mode. Some people just jump in full throttle. You don't want to do that. Okay, you want to ease your body into detoxing. So I highly recommend you guys check out that video. I cannot say that enough. And in this video, this is detox part 2. So in this part, I'm doing everything I did in the first video with the raw fruit and vegetables and the waters and, beverages, keeping myself hydrated. But in this video, I'm adding some cleansing herbs to my detox. So that would be burdock root, that would be like plantain root, golden seal, echinacea, things of that nature, and false unicorn. It's these things really help to cleanse the body as the body is releasing all those toxins. I'm also adding a cleansing so as these toxins are in your bloodstream, you're gonna need something to kind of soak all those toxins up so you don't get sick and expel them from your body. So this video is going to take detoxing to another level. I hope you guys learned something in this video, and I hope you give it a try. You can always reach out to me if you have any questions about detoxing. I'm here, happy to answer everybody's questions. So without further babbling, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the detox. I'll explain everything as we go along. So let's get it.
All right, y'all, so I'm starting this detox off with some of my gut reaction detox powder. I used to sell this, but I have run out. I'll get more. I'll let you guys know when I have more. But anyway, no detox is complete without some type of herbs or supplements to address gut health. If you are doing a detox and you are not addressing your gut, then you're doing the detox all wrong. Your bowels are one of the primary channels of elimination, and if they become toxified or compromised, then your skin is going to start to suffer. Everything is going to start to suffer. Your bowels, you absorb nutrients from the food that we eat via your bowels, and if they're compromised, then your nutrient absorption drops dramatically. So you have to have something to clean all of this gunk out of your system. And so I actually have this clip in my previous detox video. This is how I take it. So I just pour some in some water and then give it a good shake, and now I'm going to down it. This detox powder is a must for any detox that I do, because not only does it relieve constipation, but it cleanses the blood, it loosens up dried mucus in the gut, it kills gut bacteria and parasites. It's just a must. It's great for the gut. So I'm downing this tonight, and then I'm going to wake up in the morning and start my detox afresh. Good morning. So I'm up, it's the next morning, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself a ginger shot. Very easy to prepare. I'm just gonna start off with an organic lemon and some organic ginger and some water. And the way I'm gonna prepare this is just pulverize the ginger and then add it and some lemon juice to the water. Ginger is absolutely fantastic for the gut. Again, whenever you do a detox, it's all about the gut health, okay? Now, ginger has a powerful effect on digestion. If you have a tongue that's coated in a white film right now, then likely there are a few things going on. You may have weak and incomplete digestion, you may have candida issues, or your body may be full of congestion. But if you add some ginger to your daily routine just for a few days, you'll notice that that film will decrease dramatically on your tongue. That's how powerful ginger is. And that is why I'm using ginger for this detox. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to speed this along. So I'm just cut up my lemon. I want the juice of an organic lemon. And then I'm going to combine everything. I'm going to combine that water. I'm going to combine that ginger juice and my lemon and just drink it. It's going to give me a nice head start to my day. Powerful for the liver, powerful for the blood, powerful for the gut, which is what I want. So I'm going to enjoy this. And yeah, this is my ginger juice. You guys should give it a try. Now here is where this detox differs from my first detox. Now I'm going to add some cleansing herbs. And these herbs are going to break up that mucoidal plaque in our gut and help to cleanse our blood as well. So the first herb I'm going to take is this dandelion root. Dandelion is one of nature's top herbs, okay? It's amazing for the liver and the gallbladder. It's also high in iron. So if you have fibroids and you're struggling with anemia, dandelion will help with that. So now it's time for a little breakfast. I'm going to have myself this mango and avocado bowl, and it's just 2 ingredients. Well, really 4, but we'll get to that. So I'm just going to start by chopping up my mango. I want to make it look all nice and pretty because, of course, we eat with our eyes as well as our tongue, taste buds, and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to, that's it. Just chop the mango and chop the avocado. This type of detox is kind of intense. I'm only eating raw food. I'm eating nothing cooked. It takes a lot of energy for your body to detox. And as long as you're eating cooked food, your body won't slip into cleanse mode, which is why I'm eating raw fruit and vegetables only and taking these cleansing herbs while I'm on this detox. So anyway, this is a great meal for the detox. It's raw and avocados are full of that healthy fat that I'm gonna need while I'm detoxing to help stabilize my blood sugar levels while I'm eating all this fruit, and plus it's delicious. So bon appetit. Now it's time for my second herb of the day. This is golden seal. Golden seal is nature's gold, okay? There is nothing this herb can't cure. It's good for the blood, cleanses the blood, the uterus, good for skin conditions, tones the liver. This stuff does it all. So the avocados kept me full for hours, and hours later, I have a little bit of an appetite. So I'm going to indulge in this smoothie. Let me show you what I put into it. It's just pretty much everything in the fridge. Everything. I just looked in the fridge, saw what I wanted, and just threw it together in this cup. I have some blueberries and some grapes that's been in there for a minute. See how wrinkled they are? I call those smoothie grapes. And some lemon. I'm just gonna add everything to my smoothie cup and blend it up, and there you go. I'm also adding some sea moss. I showed you guys in my previous detox video how I made this sea moss, and honestly, I don't think any detox is complete without sea moss. And here's a list of the benefits, by the way. But here it is, my messy but delicious smoothie that I just threw together with all the ingredients in the fridge that my eyes laid upon. So this is lunch. So it's the next day. I'm starting my morning off with some yamu cow tea. This tea is very beneficial for the fallopian tubes, the ovaries. It helps to unblock fallopian tubes and clean out all the gunk in the uterus and the ovaries. And then I'm going to go in with some white pond lily, which does the same. So now I'm going to enjoy myself a nice mono meal, and I'm going to eat this watermelon. I'm starting to feel a little bit of the detox effects, the headache, the malaise, a little woozy. So I feel like I need some hydration, and watching my husband use this hunting knife to open up the melon is just hilarious to me. So this is making me feel better. I'm starting to feel better already. All that water, hydration, and just sitting down somewhere. Yeah. Okay, now it's time for me to take my first herb of the morning. This is red reishi mushroom powder. This stuff is extremely powerful for the immune system. It helps with insulin sensitivity. It helps for the liver to function well, which is good for good skin, and it helps to kill fibroids. And I'm also going to take some suma. Suma is another herb, a powerful herb for the female reproductive system. You can use this in combination with some other herbs that I've mentioned and make some very potent capsules for the female reproductive system. It also nourishes your cell health, so your cells become more permeable or less insulin resistant. I don't think y'all realize just how hard it is to do a detox. Make this stuff and then film it. It's very difficult. So I want all my flowers, okay? I want all of my flowers. I want applause. I want it all, okay? So leave some comments below on this video. I'm just serious. Okay, anyway, moving on. This is my vitamin C tonic. Just like the previous smoothie that I made, where I just looked in the fridge, saw what was in there, and just threw some stuff in the smoothie bowl or cup here. I kind of did the same thing. So I saw some strawberries in my fridge and then some lemon, and I thought, hey, let's sweeten it up a bit with some grapes. And there you go. I just added everything in my smoothie cup, blended it together, and had my vitamin C tonic because I'm starting to feel weak. When you do a detox, you're going to have some detox effects. You're going to be headachy, you're going to be cranky and moody, and you might even be weak. At this point, I'm pretty weak and cranky, but I know I have to keep going because my body needs this, and I want to show you guys that you can do this. So this actually turned out really good. It was really good. This is one of my favorite smoothies so far. Hit the spot and actually put a smile on my face. Okay, now it's time for me to take some more herbs. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and take some tincture instead of the capsules. And the endocrine glands tincture and the thyroid support tincture both support hormonal healing. I think people really kind of discredit hormones and don't give them the respect that they need and deserve. Your whole entire body is ruled by hormones, and when they're out of whack, everything's out of whack. So the endocrine daily consists of adaptogens, which are natural substances that helps the body to adapt to stress, and it really helps to normalize. It has a normalizing, calming effect on the body. Both of these tinctures help the body in regulating hormonal imbalance and providing help and healing for the adrenal glands. And the adrenal glands are the triangular shaped glands that sit on top of your kidneys, and they're responsible for fight or flight responses and stress. And if you deal with everyday life, most people are extremely stressed or chronically stressed all the time, so much to the point where they're not sleeping. So these herbs and tinctures are going to help to normalize and combat stress in the body and help to keep your adrenal glands and your endocrine glands from overproducing hormones, which throws your body out of whack. It really hurts you if you're trying to conceive children, if you're having irregular or painful menstrual cycles in women, and so many other things, acne. So if you're trying to heal, respect your hormones. So that's why I'm taking these tinctures. So I've been eating and drinking a lot of sweet things, a lot of smoothies, watermelon, a lot of sweet fruits. And now I'm starting to crave something savory, something salty. And since I'm not eating anything cooked, I'm going to start by making this veggie wrap. Very easy to make. And no, it may not be the prettiest looking veggie wrap you've ever seen, but I promise it's worth it when you're doing a detox. So it's easy. I'm just going to get 2 large leaves of collard greens, and they're just organic collard greens, raw. And I just take an avocado, which we all know is very filling, full of fat, and is just a true gem on any detox. And I'm just going to wrap my collards. And so I just chopped up some veggies here. This here is yellow sweet peppers. You can chop up any vegetable or whatever you want to put in it. I've just started with the peppers. This is my sliced zucchini, raw of course, and then I'm going to add some tomatoes because tomatoes are just full of vitamin C and all kinds of goodness. And I'm also just going to add some onions because, onions are great. They'll give this the kick that I need just to, make this happen. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little salt because I'm craving some salt as well since I haven't been eating a lot. I'll get to the point where I'm not eating salt because those of you do not come for me for eating salt on the detox. Okay, I'm getting myself to the point where I'm not eating salt. And since I can't get my collards to close, then I'm just cheating and using some toothpicks just to get them to close so I can get it to photograph well for you guys so it can look pretty. And this does not look pretty, which I realize. So I'm taking the toothpicks out and I'm trying to hide them, even though I'm going to take the toothpicks out so I can eat the collards. But, for presentation's sake, I want it to look pretty. And it's not cooperating, guys. It's just not closing. So in the end, I ended up just closing it as much as possible, and here are my collards. So I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out, and I'm just going to indulge on camera. I want you guys to see my face as I eat these collards, and as you can see, I'm pretty happy. So I'm like, okay, I get away from the ultra sweet stuff, and now I get a chance to finally eat something savory. So this is good, and I'm a happy camper.
Each bite, it just keeps getting better and better. For real.
So it's the next morning, and I'm going to start my morning off with some of this black hall bark powder. Since I have experience with uterine fibroids and reproductive disorders, I always try to support my body and my uterus and my reproductive health by supplying it with cleansing herbs that'll tone the uterus, clean it out, and keep it, functioning. And black hall powder is an amazing uterine tonic. It has anti-spasmodic, and I'm pretty sure I'm killing that word, anti-spasmodic properties specific to the uterus. It's used to reduce cramps in your uterus. So if you're someone who's struggling with really bad menstrual cramps, this stuff is really good. It's also great for just cleaning out the uterus. So if you're someone who's had surgery before, maybe a myomectomy or whatever surgery on your reproductive system, your uterus, then this stuff will help to clean your uterus out and make sure that it stays clean. So I'm getting a late start on the day. It's almost lunchtime, and I'm just now eating my first meal of the day. This is just a frozen watermelon smoothie, and I just pretty much got the frozen watermelon chunks out my freezer and just threw it in my blender. I'm just using some water that's going to help just blend things together. As you can see, I'm just adding the frozen melon chunks, seeds and all. Seeds are very high in magnesium and fiber. And I'm also just going to toss in a lemon because, yum. Watermelon and lemon, and even a sprig of mint. I mean, that makes for an amazing smoothie, wouldn't you say? So I'm just going to give this a blend, and that's it. It's just going to come out with, as my smoothie. And there you have it, easy peasy. This is a refreshing drink, and I really needed it because I really am feeling a little bit weak just from the detoxing. Supplement time. Now I'm going to take some Pau d'Arco. Pau d'Arco is an amazing anti-parasitic herb. It kills everything in the gut, from candida to bacterial, viruses, protozoa, fungi. This stuff kills them all. And since we're focusing on gut health, this is the reason why I'm taking Pau d'Arco. And I'm also going to take some wild yam root. As I stated, since I do have a history of uterine fibroids, I always take things that are good to clean out the uterus. So while yam is good for menstrual cramps, it's good for any menopausal symptoms, and it also is converted to progesterone in the body, which is why it's really good for women who are going through menopause. And icing on the cake with this stuff, it's also good for PCOS. Polycystic ovarian syndrome it helps to reduce the risk of infertility by reducing the risk of the development of PCOS. So now it's dinner time. I'm going to enjoy these romesco zoodles. That's actually straight from my book, Meals That Heal. I created this book for times like this when you need to detox, and these are a lot of the meals that I ate when I was going through fibroids and acne, and they helped me to heal. So without further ado, let me show you guys how I make it. So I added water to the blender first just to make blending easier. Then I'm going to add my peppers. This is lemon juice. These are pine nuts. This is garlic. These are dates. And then I have some sun-dried tomatoes. And of course some salt and pepper for taste. And then I have some onion powder and some smoked paprika. This recipe is so easy to make. It's as simple as just throwing all these things in the blender. So you're going to need a high-powered blender like a Vitamix. And I'm just going to combine everything in the blender and just blend it up. I couldn't resist adding a little bit of basil here. And so I'm just going to combine everything until everything is nice and creamy and smooth. I love this blender because this is completely and utterly smooth. There are no crunchy textures to it at all. It's just completely smooth dressing, and it's raw and perfect for a detox. Seriously, the hardest part about this recipe is zoodling the zucchini, and as long as you have a spiralizer, then you're good to go. That's all you need. I used the wrong blade too for spiralizing this zucchini. I wanted the zoodles to come out curly, like curly fries, but I used the wrong blade, and by the time I realized, like, oh my gosh, this is julienne in them, it was too late, and I was just like, forget it. I mean, I want it to look pretty for you guys, but I mean, what's done is done, so here you go. But I really wanted you to see it with the pretty, zoodles. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And so there you have it. Here's my zucchini with my creamy romesco dressing. And I'm just going to take it and just make sure everything is combined really well. Seriously, this dressing is so good. It really is. It hits the spot when you're detoxing and you're only eating raw food, and you want something else. And the thing that this is raw, this is actually raw food that I'm eating. So, this makes me really happy during a detox. So I hope you guys try this recipe, and I hope you enjoy it. It's in my book, Meals That Heal. I will show you guys how to get the book. I'll link it in the description box. But anyway, now I'm enjoying it. It smells amazing and it tastes so good. Seriously, it hits the spot when you're doing a detox and you want something different and still raw, still healthy. So yeah, I love this. Give it a try, y'all. You're gonna like it.
Pretty good. It's one of those meals that makes a detox not seem so bad. Has a spaghetti taste to it.
Next day, I am going to start my morning off with ginkgo biloba leaf. I'm not in school right now, but I am memorizing a lot about my herbs and supplements. I really want to be knowledgeable about this. So ginkgo biloba is one of those herbs that's great for the brain, memory loss, concentration. So that's why I'm taking that. And then I'm going to take golden seal root again. And now it's lunchtime. So I do want to show you guys what I had for breakfast because it was just a bowl of watermelon. You've already seen that. Nothing to see here. Moving on. So I'm going to prepare this nice zoodle salad for lunch. And I'm just going to start off by zoodling some carrots And again, the hardest part about this recipe is just zoodling the vegetables. So as you can see, I'm struggling trying to get the carrot on my spiralizer and trying to get it to work properly because I really want to make this recipe work. So it's okay. I'm willing to struggle a little bit just so this recipe can work. And it seems like it's coming together. So once I'm done struggling with the carrot, I'm going to go ahead and spiralize my zucchini. And this is how I wanted my zucchini to look for the previous recipe. But hey, whatever. So now I have my carrots and my zucchini ready, and now it's time for my next ingredient, and that would be radish. I'm just going to take radish and go ahead and spiralize it so that I can add my radish to my bowl here. And then after I get everything combined, I'm going to go ahead and make my delicious creamy dressing for this. This is so pretty, isn't it? Look at these colors. I can't wait to eat this. So for my dressing of choice, I'm just going to make my famous avocado ranch dressing. And I'm just going to start off. You guys have probably seen me make this. I know it's on a couple of videos on this channel, but I add some salt, pepper, avocado. I'm going to need some water just to help blend everything together. Easy peasy, right? I end up adding a little bit more water to it, but I want this to be creamy, and that is exactly what I got. I got some creamy avocado dressing that I'm just going to drizzle on here. Oh my God, y'all. This was so good. This is exactly what I needed to kind of give me strength. Like, this is a detox, just eating clean, healthy food that you make at home, and it doesn't have to be hard or complicated, you see. And this is the kind of food that's going to cleanse your body and give you all kind of energy and just help you feel good, you know? So this is this recipe, and I'm going to go ahead and eat this and enjoy my lunch. I wanted to show you guys this. This is something I've been taking this throughout my detox, but I just haven't been showing it to you guys. This is bentonite. Bentonite is the toxin sponge. So once you start to take those cleansing herbs on a detox, then you're going to need something to soak up all the toxins that are now going to be in your bloodstream. And that's what bentonite does. So I take my bentonite, it goes to work soaking up all those bloodstream toxins, and then you eliminate them via your bowels when you have bowel movements. And thankfully, with all the food that I've been eating and the cleansing herbs, they have like a laxative effect on my body. It just helps me to flush all that stuff out of my body so that I don't poison myself while I'm detoxing.
Thank you guys for joining me on my week-long detox. It was quite an adventure. You guys got a chance to see everything. You got a chance to see all the things that I ate on my detox. And now I just want to hop in there with a couple of highlights from the detox. And just since or at least that part of the detox is over, I just want to share with you guys some of the things I've been feeling, some of the things that I have been noticing. Since the detox is over, I have noticed that I do have a lot more energy. As you can probably tell in this video, I'm kind of all over the place, but I have so much energy. Even when I'm at work, I just, I'm kind of bouncing along on my, during my day. And I've noticed that I sleep better. I do get a chance to I still stay up later than I'd like to, so I am working on that part of myself because I do need sleep. So but I do notice that when I do go to sleep, I stay asleep, I sleep fully. I do have deeper sleep. I don't wake up throughout the night unless the Lord wakes me up, but throughout the week the Lord has been letting me sleep. So I wake up in the morning, I do feel more refreshed. My bowel movements have increased. So before the detox, I noticed that I was having bowel movements every couple of days, which is so not, me. Normally I'm pretty regular, but these past few months, especially over the past probably 5 or 6 months, I have noticed that my bowel movements have just decreased. They have not been what I've needed them to be. So I just didn't want to get on here and make it seem like I have everything all together, make it seem like, you know, I'm just doing oh so wonderfully and so perfectly. I'm not, y'all. I'm not. I have life outside of YouTube, outside of social media, just like everyone else. And I struggle in life just like everybody else, even though I know better. I'm a dietitian. Well, I will be a dietitian. I'm a nutritionist. And I do take care of myself. However, sometimes I get caught up in life too, just like everybody else. I'm not sure how many people will admit that, but I'm admitting it on my end. I'm admitting it. So, just like everybody else, I do have a life. I have things that happen in my life. I get stressed out in life, just like everybody else. So, I have to reel it back and begin to take better care of myself, which is what the detox was really all about. It was just about me giving time back to myself now that I don't have a whole bunch of things from school, from church, from life. This is my opportunity to dive back into taking better care of myself. School is about to start up again in a month. So I'm going to be busy doing assignments and stuff. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but I do know that I am going to be incorporating some self-care in there because I can't do this to myself anymore. I just can't. I have to take care of myself. I have to make sure that I'm being good to myself, you know? So that's what's been going on. I've also noticed an increase. I haven't really noticed a lot in my skin yet. My skin doesn't look bad, you know, it doesn't look bad. It's just not as supple and as flawless, as glowy as I would like it to be. So I'm working on that. I'm going to increase my juicing and the water that I'm drinking and just hydration and foods that I know that will, you know, increase collagen formation in my body, such as dark chocolate, vitamin A, food with vitamin A in it, food with vitamin C in it, especially vitamin C, things of that nature. So these are some of the things that I have been noticing after just 1 week of detoxing. So I've eaten pretty much raw, as you guys have seen. You guys saw what I ate. I didn't deviate too much from that detox. I did, however, want to tell you guys that yesterday when I was at work, I had a little bit of dip. My coworker made some homemade tortillas and he sprinkled some stuff on it, so I had a couple of those, but nothing too crazy, okay? I did cheat a little bit on my detox. I will admit that. I am human. I just want to let you guys know I'm human, okay? I'm human. Give me a break. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Stay on this adventure with me, guys, as I work on taking care of myself. Sorry, that's my ice machine. Scared the crap out of me. But stay on this adventure with me as I work to continue to take care of myself, as I work to continue to do self-care, as I work to continue to love on myself more. And especially when life gets really busy. That's the whole point of this detox. My life got real, and now I'm trying to reel it back in, and now I'm trying to be on this journey of self-care and detox and healthy eating and getting all kinds of sleep when my life is busy, just like everybody else's. So I hope you guys can learn something from this video. I hope you guys can incorporate something into your lives from this video. I hope that the video was helpful, informative, entertaining. I just hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.